Hey everyone, welcome to the reading. We're going to see what you guys need to know right now. It's a general reading. It could be past, present, or future. You're going to know best how it resonates for you, okay? So let's just jump right in and see what is happening right now in the current energy for you guys. What do you need to know at this time? Spirit. The Hierophant comes out again as the first card, the Three of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Hermit. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, HH, again, the Hierophant, the Hermit. Just like the last reading, we had the Hierophant and the Hanged Man. So something could be significant about the letter H. Someone's name or a place, I don't know. The Three of Pentacles, people working together. Yeah, so this has to do with a plan, what somebody was planning or what's coming up in the future here, or somebody is trying to, somebody wants their ships to come in. They're thinking about reaching out, communicating something, the Page of Cups. What is this about? The Hierophant. The Seven of Cups reverse. The Ace of Wands. Something is coming to light, or there's no confusion here about some sort of action that was taken. Yeah, manipulation, sabotage. Yeah, okay, so someone here with a title did something deceptively. They did something to hurt someone, to stab someone in the back, to get their way. They're just manipulative, calculated. Okay, the way they did something here. The way that they took action. What's the Three of Wands? The King of Swords. With a message. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, this has to do with some sort of messages or communication, information, some sort of spying that a King of Swords did with something that they have in their possession. Yeah, this is like somebody has information, they gathered information, they know something, they have something, so then they make plans with that. Very calculated, very manipulative. Okay, what's the Page of Cups? The King of Pentacles. This is what they did to try and get away with the Hierophant. There's somebody with a title here that's trying to get away with something, okay? And they thought they could do this in a way where nobody would see it's them. Except Spirit sees that it's them, okay? It doesn't matter what they say or who they try to blame or what they try to, put out into the world as an intention. They can't deny that it was them. Spirit knows that it was them. And they're not going to get away with it, okay, and pin it off on someone else. Try and deny this, get away with this, okay? Why is the Hermit here? The Hermit again, and the Queen of Wands. Somebody thought that they could hide who was actually behind this. Okay, or use someone else's identity, or they thought this would stay hidden. They thought they could cloak themselves in a way, it would stay hidden. The King of Wands and the Four of Cups. Tell me more about this Hierophant, please. They can't defend themselves. Eight of Cups. This Hierophant can't defend themselves from something. No, they can't. They're under judgment. Okay, they're under judgment for this. Tell me about this Hierophant, please. A false person is a person with a title, and they're a false person. It's like they're hiding behind their title, okay? They're hiding behind their position, their authority, the fact that they have some sort of authority. Yeah, they're hiding behind it. This whole community of false people hiding behind a title, okay? Tell me about the Seven of Cups in reverse, please. Justice. Yeah, so now there's no illusion behind justice or somebody that works for justice or somebody that works in law, and why nobody wants to help you and why nobody wants to work together with you. Yeah, okay, so now the truth is coming out about that, or there's no illusion about that. Why nobody wants to help you, everybody looks the other way. Yeah, it's sabotage, purposeful. The Seven of Pentacles, because of an investigation or what they've been working towards or what they're planning here. A Queen of Pentacles, Three of Swords. You want to know what this is giving me? This is like somebody that works in law, okay? Somebody who has some sort of a title of authority. They try to do something to you. And then you try to report a crime of something that happened to you. You don't know who it was. You don't know who's behind it. And the police refuse to help you because it was their own people that did it. Like, they can't take your report if it was them that did it, right? That's what this gives me, okay? Something like that. Let's see. Or is it a Taurus, Hierophant, and the Queen of Pentacles? Stabbed in the back. Yeah, you were attacked. Yeah, you were attacked by someone, okay? You were definitely attacked by someone here. Twin flames. And they're something about a union, yin-yang zen balance. Twin flames complement each other. What is that supposed to mean? This is how they thought they could bring back some sort of balance here with whatever happened at a house. They're trying to balance something out with what they planned at a house. Someone being attacked at a house. Okay. Someone being attacked at a house. All right then. What's this Three of Wands? Adjudication. This is how they planned on getting something through with a judge. All right. They tried communicating something to a judge or to a lawyer or to a prosecutor or to someone in law. What is that about? Or they wanted to take someone to court. The Devil. It's the Moon in reverse. Okay, so now there's, yeah, the devil has to come out of the shadows. All right, they've been lurking in the shadows long enough, really. Yeah, it's like some devil here is definitely going to be seen clearly. Like, there's no more hiding this, hiding in the darkness, doing things behind the scenes, trying to do things secretly under the cover of the night. Nobody sees that it's them. Okay. The Five of Cups, and now they're sad. What is this that they have in their possession? Whatever they were planning something here. They were planning something with a judge. They wanted to have you put under judgment, or they wanted something to go to a lawyer or to a judge, or They claim they have something in their possession. They have some sort of information about an item, about a piece of evidence, about they claim they have some sort of evidence that they were going to give to a judge. They have some sort of evidence, some sort of information. What is this evidence that they claim they have here? Well, they don't really have anything because it all just came out in the reverse. Okay, mere passion, photographs. They don't have anything. Nothing. They don't have documents. They don't have paperwork. They don't have like each other equally, having fun, passion. Mirror in reverse. They can't mirror this. They can't mirror this because it's not their evidence, or they don't really have what they claim that they have, or this is not their documents, paperwork, signatures. What is that? Clock. Needing time, taking time. They thought that they had more time, or something was taking a lot of time. Or they're trying to buy time. Or they're trying to buy time because they don't actually have whatever they claim that they have, right? They don't have the documents. They don't have the evidence. They don't have the paperwork. They don't have the thing. So they're trying to find a way how to buy time, planning at the same time how to fabricate some sort of evidence is what it looks like. Create something out of thin air because they said that they had something that they don't. So this is like somebody coming forward and trying to accuse you of something or report something that didn't happen. And then somebody wants to see proof and evidence and they don't have it. So then they have to try and buy time to come up with it. That's what this looks like. Heartbroken. About somebody being heartbroken, sad, going through a breakup, feeling lost. Okay, or somebody's heart is broken. Or something about someone's heart. What is this about? Somebody being hurt, heartbroken. They don't have it. Unexpected income, they don't have it. They don't have whatever this is, okay? So even this, somebody getting stabbed in the back, someone getting hurt, somebody getting injured maybe, they don't have it. There's no evidence. It's like, I don't know who's asking who, okay? It's like, I want to see the evidence. They don't have any because it didn't happen. It's not real. They're just trying to buy time to fake it, basically, so that they can get away with this shit. So what's the Page of Cups? The privileged lady. They don't have it. They don't have it. They don't have any freaking evidence. Gift in reverse, they don't have anything. And this is what a King of Pentacles is trying to deny, and this is what they're trying to avoid. This is what they're trying to get away with. What the heck are they pretending like, what is this about? A Queen of Cups. It's about something that they communicated. This group of people, it's something that they said. They claim they have some sort of information. They definitely communicated something, but it was a straight up illusion, okay? It was just confusion, illusion. About a Queen of Cups. The Emperor and Justice. That's what they told the Emperor? This group of people did? They told an Emperor in Justice something about this, okay? And now the Emperor in Justice wants to see the proof. They don't have any. So how is this King of Pentacles trying to get away with something now? They're trying to get away with something by putting someone in jail, okay? Getting someone imprisoned. The Two of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. Who's this? Okay, something being given to someone here in a relationship. Or two people. What is this King of Pentacles doing here? Despair. They're in despair. Over money, sudden wealth. They're in despair because of some sort of money. Or this is what they try to say in order to get out of this. No, this is the lie that they came up with because they don't have the evidence, or they don't have the object, the item that they're supposed to hand over. So since they don't have it, or I don't know what happened to it, they can't defend something that happened at a house, or something they said happened at a house with somebody getting hurt, someone getting attacked at a house. They don't want to hand something over. They don't want to hand something over. Or maybe they do have whatever this is. No, they do have it. Because this King of Swords right here is communicating something. They're planning something with this item that they have in their possession, that they have under their control. So it's like they do have it, but they don't want to hand it over to someone else. So they come up with a reason as to why they can't do it. So, okay, basically what I'm getting here is, if this is evidence that you turned over to someone in authority, okay, they have the evidence, but they're doing something with it that fits their own agenda. This King of Swords has it in their possession, but they are going to use the evidence to their own advantage. So they can't hand it over to someone else because they're using it for their own purpose. You know, like a bad purpose though, because it's coming out with the devil. So they have evil intention behind this evidence, and they're going to use it for their own evil and corrupt ways, I guess. They don't want to hand it over to the Emperor Justice because they're going to try and manipulate the evidence, right? So they tell the Emperor that all of this has to do with somebody being in despair over money. Again, this is like Cancer reading. That's why I'm like, yeah, this is giving me Cancer. Okay, the video that didn't work, right? Because this is basically the same thing that came out, confirmation. It's basically the same thing. What ended up happening in that situation and in this situation is, if you handed evidence into the authorities, they claimed they never got it. They lied. They said, we never got it, we never received it, no idea what you're talking about, because they hid the evidence, or they are using it for their own malicious and evil intent, okay? They definitely got it, but they're planning something behind the scenes with it. In order to cover up the fact that they're pretending that they don't have the evidence, even though they do, they're telling other people or this Emperor that they don't have it because it's because you made it up, basically. You made it up. They're saying you made it up because you were in despair, and you were sad, and you just wanted to get someone back. You made it up. The evidence isn't real. There was nothing there. That was weird with the evidence. They're lying though, but they don't want the evidence to actually come out because it would disprove everything that they've been setting up behind the scenes. I hope you guys can follow me. That was a lot, okay? Right. Yeah, so tell me about this Hermit. Child in reverse. Okay, because someone here is not innocent. What does that mean? The King of Cups took a stupid risk, okay? Made a stupid decision, did something reckless. And this is what they're trying to defend and get away with, okay? This is what they're trying to defend and get away with. They don't want this to come to light, this stupid mistake that they made in the past. Could even be some sort of an investigation, or with the Hermit being here twice, what's that about? Maybe this is even like a fake identity. Date, meeting someone new, something about a date or an identity. Mask, it's a fake identity. It's a fake identity, the Hermit, okay? So this is about a catfish or somebody stealing someone's identity. It could be identity fraud. It could be a fake identity. A Queen of Wands and a fake identity. A Queen of Wands and a stolen identity. Okay. A family room. This has to do with someone's family. Or something that they've been pretending about a date or a meeting with someone. They've been pretending, they've been trying to hide this, something that happened in a home, right? A family room, a house. Yeah, so why are they doing this? Because they've been lying about somebody getting attacked in a home, getting attacked at a house. Okay, and why are they doing that? Like, what's the reason? Is it a bribe or what is it? It's about someone traveling. The World and the Chariot, a fight breaking out because of someone traveling. Someone having a fight because of someone traveling. Yeah, somebody leaving and traveling. 8 of Cups. This has to do with someone traveling. Who is behind this, not wanting to hand the evidence over? Like, who is this that lied about a fight in a house and someone getting hurt in a house? A Sagittarius. Temperance again. Okay, and a Gemini. A Sagittarius and a Capricorn. That's the truth. That's the truth. The truth is a Sagittarius, a Capricorn, and a Gemini. Okay, so wherever those people are. And we have Virgo here. And Taurus. And Aries and Libra. Okay, but the truth is the people that are being manipulative here, Gemini, Capricorn, Sagittarius. Why they're doing this, I don't know. Because they lied, that's why. Because they lied about someone being sad, or they manipulated something, they manipulated information about someone being sad, upset, depressed, in grief. The Knight of Cups. Because of somebody at a home. Because they lied about what happened at a house, at a home. But why? Like, I don't get why they would do that. Ask the Sagittarius, okay? That's the message. Again, same thing as the last one. Message for a King of Wands, the Sun. The message for the King of Wands is about the plan with the Queen of Cups. It has to do with the plan with the Queen of Cups, what they did with the Queen of Cups, or the plan that they made with the Queen of Cups, or working together with the Queen of Cups, or the truth is coming out about a King of Wands and the plan with a Queen of Cups, and why these people lied about you being sad. Okay, then, all right, then what's the message here for the collective? Geez, the Six of Cups, this has to do with the past and somebody not going to prison, somebody avoiding imprisonment, somebody not being trapped, lying. This is how they got themselves out of imprisonment, out of entrapment, is by lying, is by creating a fake story. How did they get themselves out of the trap? By lying, okay? And I feel like that has to do with the evidence. Again, it's like somebody asking them, where's the evidence? Do you have the evidence? And instead of coming clean about it, because they've been using it for their own nefarious purposes in the background, they lie and say, we never got the evidence. We don't have it. Doesn't exist. This whole group of people, that's how they thought they would get victory and success, is by covering up the evidence. Yeah, because they stole it. The Ace of Wands, because they stole it. That's why. Because they stole the fucking evidence in order to take action on it. Because they stole it in order to take action on it or use it. Okay? That's like the Ace of Cups and the Death. I was just about to say, that's like stealing shit from the evidence locker. Right? That's like, this is like taking the poison out of the evidence locker. Okay? Whatever it is in this cup. Could be a liquid. Okay? Could be some sort of drugs. Could be a poison. One of the above, all right? It's these people taking that shit out of the evidence locker so that they can use it for their own purposes. And they don't want to tell the emperor where the evidence is because they fucking stole it out of the evidence locker so that they can use it. All right? This is like the emperor in justice coming up to this cop saying, where's the drugs? Oh, we never got it. We never got that evidence. Yeah, why? Because they fucking took the drugs. That's why. That's literally this. They do have it. They did take it. But they don't want to have to admit what they did with the evidence, right? So then they just lied their way out of it. I have no idea what you're talking about. I never saw it. I never seen it. I don't know. I never got the call. We never went there. We never saw it. We never picked it up. We didn't take it with us. We never booked it. We never wrote it down. No idea what you're talking about. Never saw it. I was never there. Yes, but they had it. They had it the whole fucking time. Yes, they did. They've been lying this whole time about the fact that they had it in their possession. Oh yeah, they did. They had it. They had it the whole time. They did. They had it the whole time. Okay? The Four of Swords, they just didn't say anything. They didn't say anything because everybody was so gung-ho on trying to get this Queen of Pentacles out of something, okay? Or get away with something here with the Queen of Pentacles. Because of the money, 10 of Pentacles, because of money. Or they use something here with the Queen of Pentacles to claim that somebody was sad and depressed about an inheritance or generational wealth. That was the lie. That's the lie. The lie to cover up why they don't have the evidence or why they can't give it over or what happened to it. This whole narrative about an inheritance, and that you were sad about money and an inheritance, or you were sad about some sort of assets, like that whole narrative is a fucking lie to cover up what they did with the evidence. That's it. That's what they did. Yeah, it was just like deflection. It was like an alibi, or it was like their alibi, or their excuse, or their excuse. You're never going to believe this. Look at what just came out. The Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, and the High Priestess. Yeah, your intuition could tell you what they ended up doing with the evidence, okay? These people are under judgment for the choices that they made, and it's divine timing. This is their fate, okay? Their fate has been decided for this. Because this is like they dug themselves into their own hole with this one. This changed their entire fate. This changed everything for them. They're under judgment for this, High Priestess, because they didn't know maybe who they were doing this to. Okay, they really thought they were going to get away with this because, you know, if you were a normal person, maybe they would have gotten away with it, but you're not a normal person. You're not. Okay, you know exactly what they did. You might know also exactly what they ended up doing with the evidence, or why they stole it, or, you know, maybe you don't know that, you don't know everything, but you know enough, okay? And you should know as well that they're under judgment for this, and this is their fate. Their fate is judgment. Their fate is judgment, because this is such a mess. Like, yeah, they might have gotten away with this for a really long time, but no, it's not going to end that way. Not with you. No. The Nine of Wands. No, this is why they just keep, you know, they're trying to defend this lie that they don't have it, or that they didn't take a report, or that you didn't give this evidence to them, or that they didn't book it, they didn't write it down, they didn't do anything with it. That's what they're trying to defend here. That's what they're trying to defend. They're just trying to protect their own ass. That's it. That's all they care about, is protecting their own ass. Yeah. I guess that's how it started out, right? It all started out with them just trying to protect their own ass, and whatever this ended up spiraling into, a mess. Yeah, it's like, I even want to say, like, it didn't even have to go this far. It did not have to go this far. Like, whose idea was it to take this far? And you have to ask yourself, like, what is at stake for these people that they take it this far? Like, what's their problem? Okay, like, things like this doesn't make any sense. Like, it has to be a devil behind this. It has to be the devil behind this, because this kind of stuff, it doesn't even make sense how far people take something. It has to be the devil working through these people, because I can't fathom any of this, really. Yeah, I don't know. A Leo and a Scorpio. April, whatever they did in April. Okay. March, October. Someone's sister, and a Libra, and a Sagittarius. August, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope this helps, guys. Okay, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.